Making her way to the ring, and her opponents, first, from Iceland, the Rockstar.
We've seen some crazy steel cage matches in the past, and guys, this one should be no different.
And keep in mind, this is among the most taxing matches in all of WWE. Regardless of the outcome here tonight, these superstars will be feeling the effects of this steel cage for quite some time.
Charleston, South Carolina, the best, Riley Marie Boulay.
Here we go, guys. We're now set for what promises to be an amazing steel cage match.
And let's not forget the hazards these superstars are about to embark on. Give them credit. They'll clearly do anything to prove their dominance.
And here we go with what will undoubtedly be a thrilling steel cage match.
I would love if we put somebody like a Pat O'Connor or George Hackenschmidt in a time machine to get their thoughts on a triple threat match like this.
Hair pulled mat slam.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Boom, what impact. Oh, look, elbows off the chest.
Here it comes, Michael.
Byron, you should try this once.
Modified belly-to-back suplex.
Harsh impact.
No, they're not done yet. Not even close.
Not yet.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
What do we we gonna see here?
Look at the power.
Boom! Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
Incoming.
This might be it! Oh my!
This could mean trouble. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Oh no, we know what this is.
Beautiful technique. This is all but over.
Going for the cover. And she kicks out with relative ease.
Gonna take more than that.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
Well, a triple threat is a match of strategy, but I'm not so sure this is what she had in mind. She's taken quite a beating.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here.
Look out!
Oh my gosh!
The cover.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized...
Oh, nasty impact. Oh, it's over.
The triple threat match from Vengeance featuring...
continuing to punish them.
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now. We've seen that move in many matches.
We've seen what impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. This might be it. Oh, my.
Nice. Shut it down.
That'll rattle your whole book, targeting the stomach.
Oh, what a crash. Incredible. Earth-shaking power slam.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Not so...
You gotta believe this one's over. Victory is on the horizon.
That's just great execution. When she gets in attack mode, look at...
Oh, damage to the body.
Game, set.
It could be over here. This is it.
Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
What a match.
Looking for the exclamation point.
No, there's the reversal. Avoids trouble there.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Looking for the win.
Boom! This one's over, guys.
Got the shoulders down. And a kick out. Not even close on that.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere.
A double knee face breaker. That has got to be it.
Look at this. 1, 2. And she kicks out at 2.
Not yet.
I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in to one of the greatest women's matchups I've ever seen. Showing some quickness there.
Oh! Beautiful technique.
Look at her go. Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
Whoa. It's always, look out, look out.
Face buster.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Incoming. She might have it.
Oh, nasty impact.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Nobody on the roster stretches an opponent quite as effectively.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Here we go.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Knee drop. Oh, God, that hurt.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She goes for the cover. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Too early for that.
Super kick.
Soul kick. Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that. Harsh impact.
Nailed it. Ooh, what impact. Taken off her feet now.
And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that. Look at this. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. for almost 35 years.
And this has gotta be it! 2! Oh, how resilient was that?
Wow, I thought this was over.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Going for it all here.
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles.
Looking for a repeat. Face plant. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Boom! She's calling for it. Here we go.
Heavy duty right hand.
This one is over.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
Real close. Too close for cover.
Still in it. Beautiful technique.
Oh, and she's dropped there.
Yeah, she might be done here, guys.
From behind.
Harsh.
Schoolboy from behind.
2, 3.
The pinfall and the victory.